welcome back to another video. It's your girl ShannonMone't, and if you guys are new around here, thank you so much for taking the time to click on this video. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and also hit the bell so that you can be a part of the gang. We'd love to have you over here. But let's get into this meal prep video. You guys, I am making some baked chicken, roasted sweet potatoes, brown rice, and broccoli. I am meal prepping my lunch for the week. Those of you who've been following my journey know that your girl recently started working, and I want to ensure that I'm limiting 1, spending unnecessary money, and 2, eating the right foods. I don't want to continue to eat that processed food or stopping and getting fast food. So what other way to do it than to meal prep? Yes. As of recently, I've been self-reflecting a lot, and I'm stepping into my glow up season, y'all. Like, I'm telling y'all, like, now glow up doesn't necessarily mean the glitz, the glamour. When I say glow up, I'm talking about my overall health. I have to really start holding myself accountable for the things that I put into my body. I have to do better, y'all. I really gotta do better. And I want to feel better, not just from the inside, but I want to feel better on the outside as well. I want to be able to look in the mirror and just be satisfied with the person that's looking back at me. And also, those of you that have been following my journey, you guys know that I recently had kidney stones and I had to get them surgically removed. And listen, that was the worst pain I've ever felt in my life. Like, I was telling my husband that pain was worse than labor pain. So your girl ain't trying to go back down that road. So as a part of my health journey, I had to cut out eating red meat. And prior to me getting my evaluation for my kidney stones, I started to reduce the amount of red meat that I was eating. But when I actually had that evaluation with my doctor, they told me that red meat can be the cause of the sodium buildup, which is causing my kidney stones, because kidney stones can form many different ways, but mine came from the sodium. So I completely cut red meat out. And that was probably one of the hardest things that I had to do, because if you know me, you know your girl loves a steak salad. Like, it ain't nothing like a steak salad. But hey, I will take chicken and I will take a salmon salad nowadays, because your girl is just being more disciplined and making better choices for herself. I really had to make sacrifices, and making a sacrifice can be hard at times, but when you look at the ultimate goal and just know that the outcome behind it is truly, it's truly what makes it worth it. So you guys, I had to make that sacrifice. I had to let it go, because nothing is more important to me than my health. Okay, other than my babies, but when it comes to what I'm putting in my body, I have to think and question myself, is this really worth it, Shannon? Is it worth it? Because if it ain't worth it, don't do it. But I really want to focus on my overall gut health. You guys know gut health is so important. Your gut ties to so many things when it comes to your body, your health, your overall just being. Because healing our gut, putting the foods in your body that are good for you, can really make you feel better. Not only look better, but feel better. And you guys also know that I am on my skin journey, and I know a lot of things that we eat can also affect the skin. So that's another reason I've also been more cautious about the things that I eat, is because I know certain things can also reflect poorly on the skin. And one of my goals is to just eat more whole foods and less processed food. I told myself, I said, I'm not going to go on a diet. I'm just going to tell myself that I need to limit certain things that I eat. I'm not going to say, you can't have this, you can't eat that. No, I'm just going to eat less. I don't have to indulge as much into it. I have to learn how to just be satisfied and not full. I used to always eat until I'm full, and I learned that you're supposed to really eat until you're satisfied. So that's another thing that I'm working on. So I'm just going to work on reducing and cutting back on certain things, and then eventually it will all fade away. I've educated myself on gut health, and a lot of things I actually like, I've noticed, are bad for my gut, like the sodium. You guys, I love hot sauce. Like, hot sauce is my weakness, but I do need to cut back on how much hot sauce I put on my food. My husband tells me all the time, you don't need hot sauce on that. And I just look at him like, leave me alone, but I definitely have to cut back a little bit on the hot sauce. I don't put salt in my food. I use a lot of powders like garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, things like that. But when it comes to the sodium, I have noticed the majority of the sodium does come from the hot sauce, or it even can come from the soy sauce that I like to put. I like to marinate my food in soy sauce. But also the coffee. Coffee is okay to drink, but it's the dairy creamer that I have to cut back on, or at least try to refine like a replacement. Maybe I have to use something that's non-dairy, or if I am using dairy, maybe I just have to use less creamer, so it's just certain things that I just realized, like when I was sitting back just reflecting and thinking about what is it that's causing me to be bloated. I really had to yeah, that's it. That's what's doing it. Sometimes we just have to just hold ourselves accountable and tell ourselves, hey, if I really want this outcome, what am I going to do to get to that point? What am I going to do to achieve that? We just got to take accountability. I recently went to the grocery store, and when I noticed certain things that I did like, I just went and I just tried to find substitutes. Like, one thing I'm big on, I love chips. I love to crunch, so I said, instead of eating chips, let me find some nuts. So I ended up buying cashews. I ended up buying almonds, things to just give me that crunch that I was looking for. And of course, another big thing is water. I absolutely love water. So water is never an issue with me, but can I drink more? Yes, I can definitely drink more. You can never have too much water, okay? Water is just so purifying. Like it just, I don't know what it is, but I just love me some water. I am sorry for the rant, you guys, but I just wanted to let you guys in on this new season that I stepped into, and I know this video may also be helpful to someone else who may be in their season or working on getting their health together. So I like to be very transparent with you guys, because I know someone out there is also experiencing the same things I'm experiencing, or like I said, stepping into their season. So I just want to also be able to motivate those as well, because I get a lot of motivation from you guys. You guys encourage your girl all the time, and you guys know I love you, so thank you so much for that as well. But you just never know who you can touch with your words, just your guidance, any of that. But you guys, there's never a perfect time to start, but it starts when you're ready. It starts when you can be disciplined. It starts when you can hold yourself accountable. When you feel like you can do those things, be disciplined, hold yourself accountable, ready to make sacrifice, then that lets you know, okay, maybe I can start, even if you have a day where you just have an off day and you just like, oh my God, I just want to indulge in something. Just don't beat yourself up. If you have a moment like that, it's okay. But the importance is getting yourself back on track. That's why I told myself, I'm not going to tell myself I can't have it. We are going to just reduce, cut back, limit the things. Make smaller portions of the things. Eat till we're satisfied. And eventually it'll become habit. Eventually, like they say, it takes 21 days to form a habit. Eventually it'll become second nature to just not even want to put those things in your body. So just work on it's baby steps, you guys. Take baby steps. And one thing about meal prepping that I absolutely love is the structure, just how organized it is. And if you're a person like me that doesn't mind eating the same thing back to back to back, then meal prepping might be a good start for you, because I don't get tired of eating certain things. If I can have me a nice little chicken breast or a fillet of salmon, like those things are stuff that I just don't get tired of. So yeah, but if you're a person that needs something different, you can actually still meal prep, but you might just have to make multiple dishes, which may be more time consuming. But like I said, if you're a person that just can eat the same thing, it makes it a little easier. It took me about an hour to make this meal, just because I had to bake the chicken, I had to roast the potatoes, I made some brown rice and broccoli. I made 2 carbs because I wanted to be able to switch it up with each meal. One meal had the brown rice, one meal had the roasted sweet potatoes. That way it kind of gave me a sense of a different meal, even though it kind of was the same meal, but having that second or other option of a carb definitely made it kind of feel like a different meal. And another thing that is very important when you guys go grocery shopping, make a list. You have to make a list when you go grocery shopping, because if you just go in the grocery store and just buy groceries as you're just walking down the aisle, just putting stuff in your cart, like that makes you sometimes make the wrong decisions. And also, and I used to do this all the time, never go into the grocery store hungry, because when you're hungry, that's really when you start making those bad decisions, when you start just throwing anything in the cart. So just be a little bit more organized, a little more structured. Definitely make that list. This chicken breast only took 30 minutes in the oven. I cooked it, I believe it was on 425. And I seen the recipe from this lady on YouTube, and she was just showing us how to make juicy chicken breast, because sometimes chicken breast can be dry, but it's only dry when you overcook it. So I never thought to cook it on high temperature for a less period of time. So I'm telling y'all, this chicken came out so juicy. It was so good. I was like, yeah, I can eat this every single day this week. And another thing, if you guys don't have the appropriate Tupperware, you guys, it's okay. Just use what you currently have. That doesn't have to be the delay of you guys meal prepping. I actually have these Tupperwares because we were ordering Chinese food and we be saving them. And these definitely came in handy, y'all. But you guys, I hope that this video was helpful. I hope you guys enjoyed this meal prep video. If you would like to see more content like this, please let me know in the comment section. I like to be versatile with the content that I do put out. You guys may know that I do all types of content. Cook with me, grocery hauls, fashion hauls, my famous weekly vlogs, daily vlogs, mom life, real estate, you name it, your girl dips into it. But again, if you are new to my channel, please make sure you hit the subscribe button before you head out. Also hit the bell so you're notified anytime I post any content. And be sure to spam the comment section, you guys. I definitely appreciate all your support. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.